In Sandestin Beach Golf Resort and Spa, Northwest Florida's largest beachfront resort hotel. And sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. Your one-stop shop for all your basketball needs.
Back in Niceville, Elvis is in the house. Would you wear that, Larry?
No.
No, not be your thing.
I answered quick.
Iowa starting 2-of-5. Clemson 1 of 7. It has been a defensive show. A few turnovers on each side.
Yeah, the turnovers are surprising because you got one team that averages 10, the other one averages 8. But again, you know, this early season, you can't really tell what a team is yet because their competition that they play makes a difference.
He can shoot it,
He can shoot. He can do a lot. 6'9". He can do a lot of things. He can pass it. He can handle it. He can shoot it.
Averaging 15 a game in the early go.
They've been really good defensively so far in this game.
Now, Hemingway can really shoot it. And probably this is a guy who needs to pull the trigger a little bit more.
Yeah, he's the guy that's got to shoot it. A lot of motion on offense. They like to keep 4 guys out and 1 in.
Clemson doing a real nice job because Murray's not getting a whole lot of free touches. Sanford can't get the roll, and P.J. Hall with a rebound and lost it.
And the way Clemson plays defense, they try to pack it in and make it very hard for you to drive it and make it very hard for you to throw it inside. That also puts them in very good defensive rebounding position, which they are very good at.
Sanford in the corner looking for Murray. How about that for a pass? Gorgeous look. Iowa doubled up on the Tigers right now. 10-5 in the early go. Paul on the block. Got a mismatch. Stolen. Perkins. And he had it ripped. Galloway with a nice steal. Tyson, awkward, gets it back. Hemingway from deep. Murray from deep. That won't go. Great look from Rocha. Down to Patrick McCaffrey. Tyson with Sanford on him. A little mismatch. Backing him down. Great look, Chase Hunter.
And a great back cut. Instead of standing there, the ball went into the low post. Chase Hunter cut to the basket.
Robracha double team. Wheels in. Perkins from deep is off.
He does a lot of things, Perkins. That's not one of them. You're going to see some great looks here, some great passing coming up.
Ian Shefflin in.
Also in the game for the Tigers, number 6, Josh Weaver.
Aaron Eulis now at the point for the Hawkeyes, the younger brother of Tyler Eulis. From deep, Galloway got it.
And he's another guy who's not normally a great shooter to transfer from Boston College. He drilled that one. I'll tell you, they run fast offense, Iowa. These guys cut hard and fast. That's why they're such a good offensive team.
Perkins lets fly just inside the arc, won't go. Rebound. Connor McCaffrey thought he got fouled on the rebound.
Definitely did. the Clemson guys, they're in such great position defensively. They all see the ball, they all see their man, they're all ready to help.
Perkins off balance because of great defense from Hemingway.
Yeah, Hemingway did a great job staying in front that time.
Off balance won't go. Connor McCaffrey the rebound. Patrick to the rim with
Nice
a left.
move. That's a big-time move by a 6'9" kid.
He's a scorer. Points for him, 9 of their 14.
I guess Fran didn't have to work too hard recruiting him. he didn't have to worry about the NIL. He could give him cars, food, place to live, whatever he wanted.
Shefflin gets the friendly roll.
I mean, this is a pretty small team for Clemson right now. No P.J. Hall, no Middlebrooks.
Step back, McCaffrey got fouled. And we will take a break. 10:51 to go in the first half. Iowa with the 2-point lead.
Sometimes the deepest memories come from just below the surface.
14-12, Hawkeyes, 10:51 in the first half. Hey, tomorrow at noon Eastern, we're going to kick off the college football back-to-back Conference USA clashes. Western Kentucky facing FAU. Then it's UAB on the road at Louisiana Tech. And then at 9, we're going to wrap up the regular season play. A matchup between Air Force and San Diego State. Watch it all here on CBS Sports Network. And there are a few teams with bowl eligibility. So tomorrow going to be a big day. Hope you're going to join us for all the football action in the Mountain West. Patrick McCaffrey with 9 of the 14 for the Hawkeyes in the early going, and heading to the line for a pair where he shoots 81%. They've done it twice now. 2 guys with 81% missed their first run in.
You did it.
It's me. I'm the problem. What do you think it would be like to coach both your sons on the same squad?
You know, I always said this, and I think it's okay if your son is the best player and everybody knows it. I think it's tough. Like, good move there.
R.J. Godfrey in the game and making an impact immediately.
Well, that was a guy averaging 2 points a game, comes in and does that right away.
Not that.
But, you know, you were asking about coaching your kids.
Yeah.
I think Fran, it's not easy for Fran, because Connor is the guy who brings in off the bench, and Patrick is a really good player, not the best player on the team, probably second though. So I always think it's hard in those situations. Like I remember when Greg McDermott had Doug. The guy scored 3,500 points. It was easy. You knew he was going to play every second. I think it's harder when you got decisions to make.
McCaffrey off on that one. And we'll be off Clemson. Stay with the Hawkeyes down here.
I think it's easy to coach your kid if he's a walker, too. I think that's easy.
That's easy?
I think that's easy.
Even when the walk-on says, don't I deserve more time, Dad?
No, he's a walk-on. He doesn't say things like that or think it.
He doesn't say that?
He doesn't think, no, he doesn't say it and doesn't think it. Right, he can think it, but he's not saying it.
It's not that Bowen in the game now for the Hawkeyes. Fran's got some guards on this team that he can go to with the depth.
Yeah, they have very good depth.
Sanford collects. Dump off to Bowen, and he got the roll.
He's really high on these 2 freshmen.
Yeah. Well, we haven't even seen Josh Dix yet. That's another name that he'll have. Shefflin got fouled by Connor McCaffrey down there.
Yeah, I was kind of questioning McCaffrey passing this to a guard in the lane, but that was a really good finish.
Worked out well.
Yes, it did. You know, it's interesting because P.J. Hall didn't really play that much, and he's been out for a while now. Brad Brownell brought him in fast, and now he's, you know, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, still coming back from that knee. Depending on who you talk to, feeling that Hall is maybe somewhere between 70 and 85%. How about that take by Beadle?
Another good freshman. Yeah,
Not at 17.
I think part of the problem with the injuries that the kid had was, you got to get over it mentally too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a hurdle to get over, not only physically, there's a hurdle to get over mentally about feeling comfortable. But you're going to see here, no, the help doesn't come early enough. That time Murray's got to see that sooner and step up and help on that.
Well, here's a problem for Clemson because Chase Hunter just picked up his second. That will bring in Galloway for him. Eulis got his own shot.
Not a three-point shooter, but he can do that.
Again, glass.
Wow.
He's feeling it. Murray has been silent.
Well, I tell you, since Godfrey's been in the game, he's really done a good job on it.
Chris Murray coming off a 30-point effort against Omaha, which was following a 29-point effort against Seton Hall. Shefflin backs his way in. Can't get it to go. Nice save by Rebraca. Bowen to the rack.
And that's when you get into trouble, when you don't get back fast enough. That time Clemson a little slow. They've done a good job so far in this game. But Godfrey coming off the bench, looking to get some things done. We got a good one here, 19 all. Just a really good player.
Towel around the neck for right now as he sits with 10. But it is Clemson who has come back, started 1 of 7, and now made 4 of their last 5. 6 of those in the paint.
In talking to Brad Brownell this afternoon, he knows this game cannot be in the 80s. He wants this game to be in the low 70s. That's it. That's as high as he wants it. And right now, they have played a pretty good tempo in this game up until this time.
Bowen, the freshman guard from Boston, who came out of Brewster Academy. Going averaging just under 5 a game for the Red. Got a boat.
And here comes that pressure again. And with Chris Murray on the top, he's so long and athletic. You see him on the top of that press. He can make it very hard for you to reverse the ball, which is what you need to do to break pressure.
Look for Demon way down to Shefflin. Bench now with an 11-6 advantage. We talked about the depth of the Hawkeyes. This is a good sign for Brad Brownell's boys.
They're really trying to deny Chris Murray the ball. Doing a great job right now. Hunter Tyson did a great job on that possession, but you see Shefflin here, off the curl, he rolls to the basket, and a nice finish.
So another turnover for the Hawkeyes. And the Tigers with a chance to take the lead. Hemingway pop and fire just off on the right side. Rocha down low, working Shefflin, nice move.
Good move there. And one thing about Rebracha, he knows how to get good position quickly in transition.
Tyson backed away. Rebracha to the floor. He wanted a foul called. Here's Chris Murray the other way. Rocha wants Shefflin again. Double team. Floating in the paint. Offensive foul. Connor McCaffrey.
That's an easy one.
Just really outstanding defense by the Tigers right now. Hawkeyes up 2, but Chris Murray at the 5:50 mark with only 2 points for Iowa. Shefflin can't get the push.
Well, the key has been what Clemson's been able to do with their transition defense. That time, a great job of getting back.
Sanford tries to back in, can't get the roll, the tip won't go. He keeps it alive and Shefflin collects. So now Clemson with 0 points off the 5 turnovers so far for Iowa. Haven't been able to cash in. Hemingway got fouled. And that's a push from Bowen. He pushed Godfrey into Hemingway. Hemingway says that's a shooting foul.
It should be.
And Shows and Gaffney are now talking about it.
I don't think it's a shooting foul. I think it's 3 shots.
Now the 3 of them, Shows, Anderson, and Gaffney, will talk about it.
Unless they were calling the foul on the guy pushing the screener. That could be what they're talking about, which was before the shot then. That's what we have to see. See, that
So
could be, that's
he's
the foul.
fouling Godfrey. That's the foul.
That's the foul.
So it's not a shooting foul. And that's the right call.
Yes.
Fourth team foul on Iowa. Corner. Beal. That's short. Perkins back on the floor. And we've got a foul down low, and we got Hemingway trying to keep the ball away from Murray.
They've had different guys. They've had Hunter Tyson on him, they had Hemingway on him, and all of them have one thing in common. They are all deciding to not let him catch it. That time Hemingway was trying to front them so they couldn't throw the ball into the post. Hunter Tyson was doing a great job denying him the ball.
Murray lets fly. That won't go. Sanford for 3. He wanted a foul.
Oh, flop.
Flop call. Jeff Anderson made that call.
Yeah. And he was very emphatic about it. Let's see what happens. This is the angle.
He got him with a hit.
I don't know about that one.
Hemingway misses the technical free throw.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, for that to be a flop, there's got to be like
No
zero
contact.
contact.
Yeah.
Exactly. If there's any kind of contact, you can't call a flop. Because let's face it, it's easy to fall to the ground when you're in the air.
Yeah.
If you get any kind of a bump. You know what I mean? That was a tough one.
Now John Gaffney going to the scorer's table.
And that's the rule this year. No more warning. Class B technical right off the bat.
Sanford simply can't believe it. Fran was rather reserved, surprisingly.
I'm shocked. I mean, I've known Fran for 35 years, and I am shocked. He has been very reserved.
Godfrey's getting some minutes along with Beadle here.
Yeah, and they're playing small. No P.J. Hall, no Middlebrooks. They feel that it's easier to guard this team. Small, I guess.
Hemingway with the turnaround, and he short arms it.
Yeah, Rebraca did a good job contesting that shot.
And they'll get this one on second.
They love throwing the ball to Rebraca in early offense in transition. And that's why you got to really get back, and you got to get your feet moved around him, because he knows how to seal you up in that paint very quickly.
I was just about to say we're going to have to check on P.J. Hall and see what his situation is, and he checks in.
Yeah, surprising. You know, he's been sitting out for like 12 minutes. He came in pretty quickly, and then he was not in that long.
We talked to Brad Brunell today, and he says, I got to get him to that 28-minute mark. And he's probably maybe a month away. He just needs the reps. He really hasn't played, practiced for more than about a month.
I mean, he's an all-league player. I mean, that's what they need. I mean, they've gotten really good guard play, but to have a big kid like him who also can shoot threes. I mean, he's a good player.
Iowa in the bonus, and Rebraca can't cash in. Misses the front end. Tyson from deep, way off. Great rebound by P.J. Hall. Great steal by McCaffrey. Ball on the floor. Sanford saves. Good luck, Rebraca. Good pass. How about that? You talk about cuts from the Hawkeyes. There's another one.
This team really passes the ball well.
Clemson needs a timeout. 3:41 to go in the first half, and Iowa has pushed away to a 7-point lead. The cut, the look off the glass.
P.J. Hall out quickly.
What did he play? Maybe 40 seconds?
Yeah, you know, hard to figure right now what's going on with him, because they certainly need his offense.
Again, short on from Beadle. Sanford lets fly. That won't go. Chris Murray the rebound and put back. Too hard off the glass. Joshua Gundele in down low now for the Hawkeyes. From deep Sheffield. Air ball. Perkins wants to run. Step back. McCaffrey is short. Sanford keeps it alive again.
Clemson got lucky there, because that was typical Iowa transition basketball. Trailing man three. That was a big shot. They needed that.
Great drive by Beadle. Took it himself. Iowa by 5 with 2 points from Chris Murray.
They have not let him touch the ball very often, I have to tell you. He's very aggressive. Now you got Hunter Tyson on him.
And another strip. And a foul on Perkins. Beadle doing it on both sides of the floor. Only the 5th team foul on Iowa.
Fran has been very
Reserved?
reserved. I was going to say sedate.
That might work as well. A little cleanup on the floor before they inbound this one.
It was fun catching up with him today, though. Trading old stories.
He has some stories, doesn't he? Beadle again on the drive. This one a little too long. Agundale stepped out of bounds as he tried to save it. Clemson trying to get back into this. Chase Hunter on the bench with 2 fouls. Shefflin had it ripped by Perkins. He saves it. Great play by Tony Perkins. Murray wants in on the action to Agundale, and he got fouled.
You know, I'm not a big fan of the totally conservative, don't play a guy with 2 fouls, you know what I mean? You know, they're hanging in there. I understand they're down 5. And certainly you don't want a guy picking up his 3rd, but they really need to find some offense somewhere.
Well, you got to hand it to Beadle as to what he's done with Chase on the bench.
Yeah. But he's their best player.
Yeah.
Their 2 best players are not playing right now.
Agundale with his first. They got from London, England. When you have your big men off the bench come out and make 2 free throws, that's a big bonus.
Especially a big man that doesn't really play a lot.
Averages 3 a game.
And I like he brought Chase Hunter back in.
Beadle.
I think Brad Brownell saw what I saw. That's a charge.
It is a charge. Good call, that.
I get it right once in a while.
That's 3 times Beadle's taken it to the rack.
Good-looking freshman. Redshirt freshman.
He leads the Tigers now with 6. Trying to cut into a 5-point lead by the Hawkeyes here in the last minute and a half of the first half. Chase Hunter thought he got fouled, no call. Middlebrooks.
Brad Brownell did too.
Murray. He can't get anything to go right now. Out of rhythm.
Brad, nice pass.
Don't need rhythm for that.
I mean, that was from Agundale, a beautiful pass. I tell you, every guy on Iowa can pass the ball. Every guy.
Chase Hunter fouled on the way to the rim.
I mean, that's a foul.
That's a foul.
I mean, that is a foul. Let's understand that. And look at this. Agundale doesn't. That was a great cut. Chris Murray not stand. None of these Iowa kids stand still. They run and cut so hard in the half court. That's why they're a good offensive team in the half court and a great offensive team in transition.
7th foul now in the bonus. Chase Hunter shooting one in the bonus.
And I'll tell you one thing, Brad, that I've seen for years. These Iowa fans travel. They travel.
It's much nicer to travel to the beach, too.
Yeah, I mean, I remember in 1986, I was an assistant at Villanova. We played in Maui, and we played Iowa.
Did you travel?
And the place, we traveled. Now, Villanova travels okay, but not like these guys.
Hunter got them both. He's got 7 in the first half.
You know, Clemson's been 11 for 31 from the field, but their defense has kept them hanging around.
Agundale trying to work on Middlebrooks.
Oh, another nice pitch.
Goodness gracious me, oh my.
And this guy doesn't even play that much.
Josh Agundale's a pocket passer.
Well, he looks pretty good. And I tell you, he's a big kid, and he's very light on his feet. I was watching him run. He doesn't run like he's heavy. And he looks a little heavy, but he can run.
Shot clock on. Beadle with a great look down the middle. Brooks, and no call. Ulis. And the Hawkeyes will take a 7-point lead at the break. It's been a good one.
Brad Brunell not happy. I don't blame him. I mean, the Chase Hunter one was a clear foul.
So the Hawkeyes in our first semifinals, even without a whole lot of production from Chris Murray, with a 7-point lead to the break on the CBS Sports Network.
Did a good job, but you know, even Brevin Galloway played only 10 minutes. So the 3 top scorers, 2 of them played less than half of the half.
Well, we talked about Iowa dominating the glass. They are winning the second chance points, 11-0. And with the first possession, Patrick McCaffrey gets fouled.
Nice curl cut there by Patrick McCaffrey. On the ground.
Called it on Hunter Tyson. Middlebrooks thought they were calling it on him. Rocha step back. That one's off. The loose ball to McCaffrey.
On the offensive glass.
He just seems to find his way to the ball. Completes the 3-point play, and the lead is 10. Chase Hunter in trouble with the press from the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, this press has been effective. Tries to step through and drags the foot. No, he dragged it.
Perkins running the show for the Hawkeyes. McCaffrey again, turnaround step back.
He's a really good offensive player, boy, I'll tell you. And you know what the biggest thing is that he can put that ball on the floor. When you're 6'9" and you can put it on the floor, you can get to anywhere you want to get.
A little McCaffrey 5-0 run to start the second half. Foul out top.
When you see Patrick McCaffrey here, they try to deny him the ball. Good footwork.
That foul's going to be on the Hawkeyes. Number 20, Peyton Sanders.
Hunter. In and out. It was halfway down.
Halfway.
And Tyson got fouled by Perkins.
That foul's going to be on the Hawkeyes. Number 11, Tony Perkins.
That's the 3rd on Perkins, and he'll have to sit. So Ulis will come back on the floor.
I love how he looked at Coach McCaffrey and he said, no. I said, with 3 fouls, 18 to go, you're coming out.
Sit out. Tyson would let fly. And bury the triple. They needed that badly. Sanford laid it short. He wanted a foul. Middlebrooks wants some help. Good look down low to Middlebrooks, easy. Bracha left it.
We haven't had much of a flow in this game, especially on the Clemson end.
seem to find their score.
Oh, it's charged.
And they'll call a block.
That could have been a charge there. Tyson with a good slip on that screen to step back. And then they just totally forgot Middlebrooks.
Yeah, Rebraca doubled up top, left his man down low. Murray with a jump stop, short arm that followed his own.
I mean, they've done such a great job on him, but
Murray with only 6. Frustrated Chase Hunter. Will do it himself and got it blocked by Patrick McCaffrey.
good job by McCaffrey staying with him. Chase Hunter thinking he had the speed, and he did. But the length of Patrick McCaffrey helped him there.
You can just see the frustration on his face. Tyson again. That one's good again. So a quick 6 from Tyson has them back within 6. Rebraca with the short hook won't go. Nice job by Middlebrooks. Clemson hanging around.
You know, they play too hard defensively to really get knocked out of the box.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Could have been travel to me. All of a sudden, back to 4.
Nice help from Middlebrooks. Step back. And Middlebrooks collects. A little fire.
They're not going to guard Middlebrooks out there. Rebraca was really helping in the lane. But now he's got a three-point shooter. He better get near him.
Knocked away and a foul call after Shefflin collected the loose ball. 15:53 to go in the second. Chase Hunter on the drive and the roll. Back within 4. First semi of the Emerald Coast Classic. And they're doing it without Chris Murray doing a whole lot. It's that guy who's pouring it in. Patrick McCaffrey with 15. He has a career high of 21 earlier this season, and he's only 6 away from that. If your job is to stop Murray, this kind of shows the depth that Iowa has, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's averaging 15 a game, so when your second high scorer averages 15 a game, he's obviously a kid that's very, very capable, and they're playing against a good, solid, physical defensive team, so they need to be able to show, because a lot of people are going to be looking to take Chris Murray out like that. But that's why this game is 4 points, because Chris Murray hasn't been able to get himself involved, and then they have both those guys doing it.
Beadle back on the floor for Clemson. He was a spark in the first half. P.J. Hall back on the floor. He played 4 minutes and 51 seconds in the first half. Step back. Tyson couldn't get the short arm. Patrick McCaffrey to the rim. They call a block.
That's a good call. Late getting back, I thought. I know Brad Brownell doesn't agree with me, but I thought this was a block. Yeah, that's a block.
Called PJ
Clearly
Hall
a block.
Yeah. Not in spot.
But their transition defense has been pretty good the whole game, which is obviously very important against Iowa. That's Brad Brownell was telling me that #1 priority today was the transition defense, which has been good. That time was a little slow back. That's why it was a blocking foul.
McCaffrey was 7 in the second half. He's got 17 on the game. And a press from Iowa. lets fly from 3.
I think they need to try that. If P.J. Hall's going to be in the game, they got to try and get him the ball.
Corner, Eulis. Here's Murray. Shot clock. Caffrey.
Wow.
Oh, my.
That's a killer. You play great defense for the whole possession. He makes a tough shot with 1 second on the shot clock.
Hemingway. And he can't find it.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to buy one.
That foul there. Let's move to the hoop. Sanford got him.
Shot clock winding down. Again with the really good footwork. Tough shot.
Good on the first. CBS Sports embraces authentic stories, so share yours. Hashtag my native story. Godfrey will come back in for Sheffield.
Godfrey gave him a big lift in the first half.
Hemingway's father played soccer with Brad Brunell.
Oh, is that right?
Hemingway with both of those. Back to 6 for Iowa. Shut him down.
They don't stop moving, these Iowa kids. I love the motion out from them.
Eulis from the corner.
A guy who doesn't shoot a lot of threes.
No, he doesn't. A dump to Hunter and another great dump to Godfrey. Couldn't quite handle, turns around and finishes. Caffrey on the run out.
Transition. A little better that time by Clemson.
Murray with the one-handed push and the soft finish.
They attack so fast.
Hunter pulls up. Good rebound, P.J. Hall. Can't finish that.
Now Murray brings the ball up.
And a foul called before he gets to the rack.
Left out is going to be the Tigers number 22, R.J. Godfrey.
Talk about how quickly the Hawkeyes get out. Made basket, rebound, they're gone.
It helps when every guy can get a rebound and go. Like I said, except for Rebraca, every other guy gets a rebound and leads the break.
Hall working on Rebraca.
There's got to be a foul somewhere.
Forearm shiver on P.J. Hall.
Yeah, they always call first. That was the first foul. So yeah, they called a little late. But P.J. Hall fouled him first. And that's one of the points of emphasis in those situations. Call the first foul.
Yeah. Because then the guys are sitting and saying, all right, if you're not going to call that, I'm going to do it again.
One guy, and then the other guy's going to do it back to you.
Yeah.
And so now you don't know who's doing what. You got to call the first one.
Eulis now out top.
Good pass.
How about that for a pocket pass?
take a look here, Clemson doesn't do a good job of rotating over to Rebraca, really. In that situation there, it's Godfrey. Godfrey's got to get there a little quicker. He gets there late, and that's why he fouls.
Rebraca with his 6th point on the evening. Iowa already in the bonus with the 7th foul from Clemson at the 12:39 mark. Corner Beadle. That won't go. Murray.
That's his shot.
That is his shot.
Came into this game shooting 48% from 3 and loves those transition threes.
P.J. Hall can't collect the bounce pass from Godfrey. Now Brunell leaving P.J. Hall on the floor for a little longer now. Patrick McCaffrey will sit, as will Ulis. So Perkins back. And Bowen back on the floor for the Hawkeyes. Baseline, was hoping for a whistle and got one. And P.J. Hall can't believe it.
Iowa tough in that half court, especially this guy. Up 10.
Semi, and then coming after this, CBS Sports Network, Game 2 of the Emerald Coast Classic. California Golden Bears taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. The winner of that one will take on the winner of this one. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, we'll have the championship here. The second game, Devin Askew leading the way in every way for Cal. And Mike Miles Jr., who's been sitting for a while with a little foot injury. We'll see some floor time tonight.
Preseason player of the year in the Big 12. Big 12 is a pretty good league. Kansas, Baylor, TCU.
Clemson on a little bit of a drought the last 2-0-2. One of their last 8. We saw that happen in the first half when they went 1 for 7 on a stretch. And now with 8 fouls, Iowa going to the line every time from here on out. Chris Murray with his 9th. Brad Brunell looking for answers. Got the roll, got them both.
And here's that pressure again from Iowa. Whoa, that was close too.
Yeah, that was close. Not sure it wasn't one extra step. Beadle to the rim. Up and under.
He has shown a great ability to drive it, for sure.
Beadle now with 8. He's done a bunch off the bench. Great take from him. And back to the line go the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, you always got to cut off that baseline.
It's Perkins' first point of the night for a guy that averages over 13.
Brownell was telling me, because this kid averaged 7 points a game last year. This is a good shape there. But said he was a different player in the second half of the season. He just found it.
It's pretty obvious that he's got great court vision.
Pretty athletic. Obviously can shoot it.
Cashes in on the three-point play. Now they need a stop without fouling. Got one.
And they got to push a little bit, see if they can get something easy.
J. Hall? Well, no.
So he needs to take his time and gather himself there.
Baseline.
Yeah, not really good defense by Clemson that time. The help was gone.
Got to foul away from the ball.
You take a look here. You got to get to the baseline when a guy's down that low. You always tell the kids, get to the line of the ball. The line of the ball is there. You got to be somebody else down below.
Perkins picks up his fourth. He will sit again. To the rim. Murray. Tyson. Step back in and out.
Well, he hasn't been able to find anything tonight.
He really hasn't.
Patrick McCaffrey's been out for a while.
Galloway thought he was fouled. Eulis to the rim. That's too strong. Ugly on both ends.
Whoa. It's almost dangerous there.
Ball. Double team. Cross court Beadle. That won't go.
I mean, that was a great pass. He double team Hall. He looks opposite.
Got to make that shot.
Got to make those.
Roger. That's too strong.
Whole lot of missing going on now, and no whistles either.
Is that what Elvis said? Beadle. Oh my goodness. Nice.
It was not a good shot.
It's not getting much prettier.
These guys need a whistle. Good help that time.
Owen from the corner.
Good drive and kick. You draw the help.
Largest lead of the night now for the Hawkeyes.
Hard to stop. Good dish here in the half court. Hawkeyes go up 14.
On the next NFL Monday QB, as November draws to a close, our crew gears up for the playoff push. Plus, they dissect who has the inside track in the MVP race. Go under center on the only NFL show all about quarterbacks. Monday on CBS Sports Network.
Bah, humbug. My signal is totally ghosting me.
You need a better network. 'Tis the season to switch to Verizon. They'll give you the new iPhone 14 Pro.
Amazing phone.
Plus, Verizon gives you another Apple gift too, like Apple Watch SE, iPad, Beats Fit Pro.
All for me.
No, Scrooge.
This Black Friday weekend, get our best deal of the year. Only Verizon gives you the new iPhone 14 Pro, plus an Apple gift like Apple Watch SE, iPad, and Beats Fit Pro, all on us. Act now. This offer ends Monday. Verizon.
You hear that? Oh, this cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling. Listen. The sizzling, the chopping, the spatula.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Sunday, it's a crucial matchup between the Bengals and Titans, and games stuffed with playoff implications. The NFL is on CBS.
Stories connect us to our past, and we share them with children to shape our future. We believe in authentic stories. Share yours.
Back in the first semi, Emerald Coast Classic at a 14-point lead now for the Hawkeyes. It wasn't pretty until this. Lab.
Well, you see here, you're going to watch this drive. We're going to stop it right here now. Most coaches, ever since the three-point shot came into effect, don't like leaving this guy in the corner. The help should be coming from the other side. But the help comes from this side, the strong side, and that's not good. And what happens is he's wide open for the three in the corner. You got to stay closed on that strong side corner. You know, it used to be three-point shot. That's where the help would come from, but not anymore.
Well, Iowa missed their share, but Clemson has missed their last 5. And the drought of 317 right now has them down by 14. And they got to find a score.
Yeah, they do. There's no doubt.
Jump stop. Oh, nice finish by Tyson.
Well, they got to get some stops on this end now.
One of the problems is their next foul will send Iowa into the double bonus. Patrick McCaffrey back on the floor. Eulis for 3. That was short. Kept alive by Patrick McCaffrey. Eulis baseline.
The other thing they do is they reverse the ball really well.
Corner. Patrick won't go. A nice rebound by Tyson. So they got the stop. Can they find some points this side?
Tough shot. I know he's a good shooter, but that was really contested.
No Murray on the floor for the Hawkeyes. Bowen into the lane. Wanted a call, didn't get it. Tyson got fouled by Connor McCaffrey. That is the 7th team foul for Iowa. That will send Clemson to the line. They're down 12. 5:52 to play in the first semi here in the Emerald Coast Classic.
At the Home Depot, we have the tools to make holiday.
Guy who came off a 30-point game, a 29-point game. And he's doing things here and there, but he's not doing Chris Murray things.
No, they made a point of denying him the ball, making things hard for him. He didn't get off to a good start. You got to give Clemson credit for what they did with him defensively. question is it going to be enough for them to win the game?
4 of 12 from the floor, but he's a rebound away from a double-double, and we're saying he's having a disappointing game. So Hawkeyes up 12, and Tyson will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Tyson's contributed. He's got 8, 7 rebounds. Coming up next, we're going to go inside the studio with our College Hoops crew. We're going to break down all the hardwood action across the country, inside college basketball right here on CBS Sports Network. Tyson got them both. He's in double figures. Lead is 10. Corner, Murray just can't quite find it. That kept alive for Robracha.
Yeah, you got to get on the glass. You do a good job, get a stop. You got to finish it off with a defensive rebound.
Murray wants to work on Tyson. Double team, step back, air ball. Chase Hunter, corner. Hemingway, got it. Needed it.
Good transition 3 that time. Clemson pushing the ball up and moving it quickly.
Lewis in trouble on the baseline. Murray bails him out. Rocha wants to work on Shepard. Got his own rebound on the floor, and he's out of bounds. It'll be Clemson ball.
Good job in transition, moving the ball quickly, and Iowa not doing a good job locating the dangerous three-point shooter in transition.
We talked about Hemingway being ready to shoot. He hadn't shot well tonight, but they needed that. Back within 7. So now a 3-minute 13 drought for Iowa. We've had our share of droughts tonight, Lap.
Yeah, but they've been hanging around. You know, they go down 10, 11, they get it back to 4. I like this kid a lot. He is really athletic, and he's explosive.
Great body control.
He's quick. He can shoot it. I think he's got a lot of good basketball ahead of him, this kid.
Looking for his 15th point on the night. Trying to cut the lead to 4.
They've done this a bunch.
Yep.
Go down 11, cut it to 4.
The lead was 14, a 10-0 run from the Tigers.
Oh, they called a foul.
They got Hemingway, didn't they? Yes, they did. And now in the double bonus are the Hawkeyes. And Hemingway with his arm around Jeff Anderson says,
Headed to the line for the Hawkeyes, number 0, Robracha.
pensive Fran McCaffrey.
Yeah. I mean, he went to the Wharton school, you know what I mean?
And 1 of 2.
When the Wharton school became a coach.
That's right. 7 for Rebraca to go with 10 rebounds.
Can really finish.
Taking over the game on this side of the floor for the Tigers and looking for another three-point play.
I mean, they don't do a good job with that screen and roll, but he's very athletic. He did that little hesitation at the start of that move. It just explodes.
Ulis will sit. Perkins back on the floor with 4 fouls at the 4:03 mark.
Strong body. This kid's a good player.
18 for Chase Hunter, has the game back within 2.
This is where you'd like to think Chris Murray's going to show up.
Sanford on the baseline, and Perkins got fouled. 3:47 to go in the first semifinal. We got ourselves a ball game.
Since being the first to make wipers over a century ago, Trico has protected drivers in all kinds of weather. Torrential downpours, gale force winds, wintry blast.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Global Sports Management, a leader in worldwide basketball promotion. By Hilton Sandestin Beach Golf Resort and Spa, Northwest Florida's largest beachfront resort hotel. By South Walton, Florida. Find your perfect beach. And by VSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. Your one-stop shop for all your basketball needs.
Back in Niceville, tense moments now for Hawkeye fans who had a 14-point lead and have seen it drop to 2. Clemson back in it with 3:47 to go, and Perkins at the line. His only 2 points have come at the free throw stripe.
Clemson's a very physical team. This team's a very good free throw shooting team, Iowa.
Come in 77% after 5 games from the free throw line. 1 of 2 for Perkins. The lead is 3.
Iowa with the zone. They do play some zone. This is their first possession of zone.
Galloway for 3 to tie it up.
Give Clemson a lot of credit. They see that zone for the first time this game. They move the ball and they end up getting themselves a wide open 3. That was really good offense.
Sanford can't get it to go, but Chris Murray can't get the tap. Got one more try and can't get it.
How did he miss those?
Still alive, and they're going to call the foul on Hemingway.
You take a look here at Clemson against the zone. They play it the first time. Good job there of screening the top guy and getting that wingman open. Watch that screen there, right there. That creates the mismatch on the other side of the floor, and that's how they end up open there. That was good offense by Clemson and a great job of recognizing what was going on defensively for Iowa.
Iowa getting all the loose balls. And now Jeff Anderson over with the headset on. What are they looking at here?
I was going to say, we got to find out what's going on, but 2 really well-coached teams.
Yeah, oh yeah, without question. As we said at the top, Brad Brunell, the all-time wins leader at Clemson. There's Murray with 1 putback.
How about Murray? I mean, this is the one. How does he miss that one? I think they're trying to figure out
who they called the foul.
Yeah, I think they called the foul. They try to figure out who it's on. That's my guess.
It sure looked like it was on Shefflin. I think they had called it on Hemingway. Let's see what we come back with.
I think they said it was on 11. I think they pulled and got it.
Oh, well, they did get it on Hemingway. Iowa's gone the last 452 without a field goal. Missed their last 8 shots.
You know, sometimes you miss because you're missing, and sometimes you miss because the other team's making you miss. That's the case here. They're making them miss. Really good Clemson half-court defense.
Patrick McCaffrey to tie his career high of 21. The lead is 2 for the Hawkeyes. Look from Chase Hunter.
That was a big-time miscommunication there.
Perkins in the lane. Jump stop. Can't find anything.
Brad Brownell wanted a 3 seconds.
Murray lets go and can't get it. Here comes Chase Hunter.
Chance to get a lead.
Tyson frees himself, can't get it.
Pretty good shot. And Iowa's got 3 timeouts left. The Clemson's got 2. You got to think they're going to start using them.
Perkins to the rack.
Strong move.
That's his first hoop of the night.
They're taking the timeout now.
Timeout Clemson. 1:18 to play. Iowa by 2. Don't go anywhere.
Out here, there's no shortage of beautiful things.
Clemson trying to find their first lead since 3-2.
You know, they just went a little bit too long on the pick and roll. Nobody helped Rebracha. Rebracha hung around too long. And here's the baseline drive. He gets to the basket.
So let's take a look at where we stand with 1:18 to play. Both teams in the bonus will be in the double bonus when Iowa commits their next foul. Timeout situation in favor of Iowa.
You know, Clemson in this situation, you got to think they want to get something for Chase Hunter in this case. Run the pick and roll. He's really good with that. Last possession, Iowa had Chris Murray on Chase Hunter for a lot of that possession.
All right, the ball movement here. What is Brad Brownell telling his team in this huddle?
You know, he said he wants to make sure they get something good, and I'm sure he wants to get it for his best player somehow, and that's Chase Hunter. He's been very effective in the pick and roll.
P.J. Hall still on the bench. Hemingway to inbound in front of us. Perkins on Hunter. Oh, with a dish over his head. The Shefflin had it blocked, and he will call a foul on Rebracha. Wow, was that a pass?
That was some pass. They ran the pick and roll. And I tell you, Patrick McCaffrey came just a little bit too late. He could have made a steal here, stepping in. He just comes a little bit late.
Shefflin good on the first. Oh, 1 of 2. And the lead is one for Iowa as we approach 1 minute remaining in the first semi in the Emerald Coast Classic. Timeout, Iowa. 44 points, 7 left. We got a 1-point game.
At Domino's, next time you order 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for $6.99 each, you could be in for a shock. Because Domino's is now delivering pizza with new electric vehicles across the country. With over 100 EVs on the road today and hundreds more to come. It's good for pizza delivery and better for the planet.
You're good. I'm great.
Cal Bears waiting in the wings. They will take on the TCU Horned Frogs. Cal looking for their first win of the season. And TCU, after a loss, they were ranked 14th in the country, now sitting back just outside at 26.
Yeah, they've had some injuries, though, to key guys.
44 seconds to play. Iowa led this game 60-46 with 7:58 to play. So Clemson here on a 19-6 run. And a Shefflin free throw miss short of tying this game. 8 on the shot clock for Iowa. Patrick McCaffrey to inbound. Back to him and lets fly, and it's an air ball.
Wow, I don't know about that shot.
Did they reset the shot clock? I don't know why this would be a possession to reset, would they?
No. I think that's what John Gaffney signaled, though. Yeah, it's an air ball.
And there's no possession there.
Well, what came, they have to figure out what came first, the shot clock violation.
But correct me if I'm wrong, even if it's knocked out by Clemson here, it's still a shot clock violation.
No, it's not a shot clock, it's 7 on the shot clock. So I don't know what they're looking at here.
So they reset with an air ball.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't have reset.
All right, so it's Iowa ball with whatever they find on the clock.
Unless they're also looking at who was off.
Sorry, let's take a look at it again.
It's obviously not a shot clock violation. Now the clock gets reset. That's the mistake at 42. They reset the clock at 42.
So you've got close to 2 seconds knocked off the clock.
So there's probably, they've got to figure out how much time is left on the shot clock and whose ball it is. Now, obviously, the shot clock doesn't matter if they give the ball to Clemson, but if it's Iowa's ball, there's probably 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Well, let's take a look at who it goes out on here. That's Connor, who rolls it, looks like off the arm of Tyson.
It looks like it's off of Clemson. So now the question is, how much is left on the shot clock?
Which should be in the 4 to 5 second range.
I think less.
John Gaffney coming over.
And then we're seeing if there's what the shot clock is supposed to be on.
What we just said.
Exactly what you just said.
I get them right once in a while. Two things. They want to see who's it off, and they want to see what the shot clock was at, which only matters if it's Iowa's ball. If it's Clemson's ball, it's a new shot clock.
Would that tell you it's off Shefflin?
That's what I would have thought.
So it is Iowa ball. 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. So Lapp had this thing figured out all along. Connor McCaffrey will inbound. What do you do here on this to inbound?
They got 3 seconds. 3 seconds is plenty of time. You got time for 2 dribbles and a shot, 2 passes and a shot. You don't have to go crazy here. They're probably going to try and get the ball to Chris Murray down low, is my guess.
Patrick McCaffrey's in the far corner.
You can get a real good one in 3 seconds.
Screen. Perkins.
That's not what they want. Air ball!
Oh, and the follow from Rebraca. But they want to see again. They want to see it again, whether he got it off in time.
Yeah, they reset the shot clock again. I was thinking it could be over the back.
And we don't see the shot clock in that shot.
You hear it. You heard it.
Did you hear it go off beforehand?
Just now I heard it.
Did it go off before Rebraca's shot is the question.
I don't know. It's close.
Well, you got the first one right. You want to make a guess on this one?
I mean, 3 seconds. He took a couple of dribbles, shot an air ball, and I don't know if there was enough time for all that.
Well, guys, if we've got a shot that will give us an indicator, here we go.
They didn't start the clock right away.
1.
I don't think the shot clock, the shot clock operator started the shot clock on time. I don't think. Watch. Look.
Yeah. And by that, he got it off in time.
By that he did, but I don't think he did. Hopefully, that's what the officials are seeing, that he doesn't start the shot clock. Look, it's still at 3 after he took a bounce.
Yeah. All right,
that's
so
no
how do you judge this?
I think they can go to a hand clock or, a hand timer. I don't know if they'll need it. It's only 3 seconds, but I think that's a shot clock violation.
Guys, can we run that back and see whether or not the clock, the clock up top is moving.
But the shot clock wasn't.
But the shot clock's not moving.
No, they got it. That is a shot clock violation.
So Jeff Anderson is telling the Clemson bench, let's hope that's Shows and Gaffney talking it over right now.
They called it good.
They called the basket good because the shot clock had not gone down.
But they didn't start the shot clock when they were supposed to. And here's the problem. Brad Brownell doesn't know that. The only way you know that is if you see a replay. Nobody in the building knows that happened except us, but we have this to look at.
See, and Gaffney and Shows are talking it over. And the question is whether or not these clocks are synced. I don't understand why the game clock and the shot clock aren't synced on that button push.
No, I think there's a separate it's separate, the shot clock and the game clock. But they didn't start the shot clock. He took a dribble. You saw it clear as day. He took a dribble, and the clock still had 3.
Now all 3 of the refs are talking. Anderson, Shows, and Gaffney.
They need to. Obviously, we're not going to say anything, but they need to look at that again. Watch here. Look at this. He's got the ball. The clock is not started yet. We got him getting it off.
So we're showing. Jeff Anderson's with us here, Jeff. He says he's got it getting it off, and Jeff walked away. The question is, as we are seeing very clearly, the game clock starts moving, the shot clock does not.
I don't think the referees are looking right now. Start the shot clock. Not started. Bounce. Still hasn't started. Yes, the way this is,
it's good.
It's good. Yes. But that's not the way it was.
Gaffney has just talked to Fran McCaffrey and walked away. Rennell is there as we see what the timing rules are.
Yeah, they can look at what I'm saying, absolutely. They can go back and say the shot clock didn't start on time. It says it clear as day. They can do that, but I think right now they're concentrating. They're not looking at that, is my opinion.
Well, see, if they've gone back after Jeff Anderson says, Jeff Anderson looked at us and he says, we got it going off on time. And I looked at Jeff and said, but, and Jeff blew his whistle and ran away and went back to the replay.
If they look at the fact that the shot clock started late, that will be no basket.
So if it's proper timing and you're looking at this, John Gaffney now walking over to us as we're looking at this. The question, what we're seeing is that the game clock started and the shot clock did not. So Gaffney takes what we have just said to him and is heading back over to Jeff Anderson. So they're now talking about it after what they have reviewed. So now we have them coming over to us.
On the game clock, not the shot clock. We got the shot clock synchronized over here. Review. What do you have on the
What we have on our replay. So guys, if you could replay this with what they're showing to us. Here we go. And if you can see it here. So the game clock has started,
but look at the
shot clock has not.
There could be 3.9 on that. You don't know. It could be 3.9.
So you're believing that those are synchronized in time.
It could be 0.1, but it could be lag for it.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So the basket counts. Basket counts, and they're saying that it could be 3.9, and that's why it doesn't move.
It's a great point. They say these clocks are synchronized. So the fact that it didn't start the shot clock means there was probably 3.9 on it or 3.8, so that basket is good. That's good refereeing.
All right, that gives Iowa a 3-point lead with 36.1 left. 6.1 difference between game clock and shot clock. Corner, in and out, won't go, and Murray the rebound. And a foul called down low.
Not going to get a better one than that.
Boy, Galloway had a look and a great pass again from
really good offense that time by Clemson. I mean, you're not getting a better one. Down 3.
So fouled with 20.9 left on the clock. And it is Perkins who will go to the line.
That'll be his third. Headed to the line for the Hawkeyes, number 11, Tony Perkins.
Good on the first. The lead is 4. Hunter's got to go. Corner. Tyson. Yes. The lead is 2.
Got a foul right away. Got a foul.
Hunter thought he got a ball clean. 10.8 left on the clock. Perkins will head back to the line.
Well, they need one miss. Chase Hunter, boy, does a good job of finding people.
So Perkins tonight 5 of 6 from the line. To make it a 4-point lead. Got it. Hunter lets fly from 3.
Got a foul.
And a timeout, Clemson. 4.5 down by 1. How about Chase Hunter?
This guy is really good player. I know I've said it a bunch of times. He can shoot. He finds people, strong body, athletic.
Lost the ball, regathers, nothing but net. 21 on the night for Chase Hunter to bring Clemson back within 1. Just when you think you're dead, number 1's got it figured out.
Yep.
Beetle checking in now for Clemson. All right.
Yeah, you don't even have time to like pick a steal. There's got to be a foul right away. I mean, obviously you can get a 5-second count.
Do you
deny
care
everybody the ball?
Whom you foul?
Yeah, well, you'd rather not foul Gaffney because he's already been there a few times and he's knocking them out. I think in this situation, you're gonna have to foul whoever it is. Try to deny everyone the ball because you want to try for a 5-second violation. That's the best thing. And then it's just foul whoever catches it.
What's Fran telling his guys at this point?
He's telling them to get it into his son Connor. He's telling them to get it into Gaffney. He raises up.
So they stop the clock at 4.5. It looks good. Clock is good. We got one more after this, Lab.
Yeah.
Cal's waiting patiently to take on the TCU Horned Frogs. We'll do it 30 minutes after this one ends. Perkins to inbound. Run it back
really
to Perkins
good job
from the back.
That was really good.
That's what Fran was telling him.
Absolutely. I mean, you could throw the ball out of bounds like that. This was really good.
Brilliant.
Because now, there's the clock. The guy getting it back was the inbounder. Killed 3 seconds.
Brilliant. Had 3 Clemson Tigers chasing. Just completely lost by that play. And Fran will love it that we've called him brilliant.
That was brilliant.
So Perkins back to the line.
It's a big difference, 1.5 seconds or 4 seconds. And if you get it in and you foul right away, there's 4 seconds left. Now there's only 1.5. And you know, some coaches, I'm not saying I would, some coaches would tell this guy, listen, but you got to make sure you hit the rim because you figure they got to gather the ball. It's easier to score when you're taking the ball out 1.5 seconds to go than off a rebound.
The lead is 2. This to make it 3.
He missed it up. Oh, he made it. I thought he was trying to miss it.
1.5 on the clock.
No one on the ball.
3 to tie. Down in the corner, and Perkins collects, and this one's over. Fran McCaffrey made the call that made the difference. And Iowa survives 74-71. in the first semifinal in the Emerald Coast Classic.
Well, that was a heck of a game. You got to give Clemson a lot of credit for the way they hung in there. They were down 11, down 12, came back, tied it, gave themselves a chance.
So Iowa will go to the championship game tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Who they will face will determine in the second semifinal with Cal and TCU. That one coming up next. Well, Hunter Tyson was great.